Good morning, this is Wayne Blau with another Smart Profit Maximizing Moment. Monday, I don't even know what date it is, 24th of February. Wow, February's flying. Tax season's in full swing. If you haven't started thinking about your taxes, you really should. If you don't want to get an extension, that is. And because it's tax season, I've been getting a lot of questions, tax questions. One of the ones I got recently was from a new client who was asking about the home office deduction. He's got a small business in his home, wanted to know if he could deduct his home office. And I said, yeah, of course, if you reach certain, if you qualify and if you document it. And he goes, well, my prior accountant didn't want to do it, said it was sent up red flags. That's kind of an old saw that was out there a long time ago, probably before 2013. It used to be a hot button issue. It's like any other issue right now, which is, if you're allowed to deduct it, you can, and you need to have the proper documentation. The SBA estimated that 14 million home-based businesses are out there. Only 3.4 million of those took the home deduction. This was in early 2015 or something like that, 2010 somewhere. The main reason they don't take it, it was the complexity of the 8828, the business use of their home, but also, which got simplified. But mainly also the fear of an IRS audit. For years, like I said, tax advisors were telling it was a red flag. Taxpayers can elect to use what's called the simpler standard deduction of $5 per square foot with a maximum of 300 square feet. That doesn't mean you take 300 square feet. You take, if you got a room in your house, it's a 10 by 12, 10 by 10, you're doing 120 square feet times the $5 per. Now, it gives you a little bit of an advantage because when you use the simplified method, it still allows you to deduct your home interest and property taxes in full on Schedule A instead of reducing it. Now, the truth is, because of the changes in 2018 under the Trump Tax Act, your standard deduction is so much higher that very few people are actually able to truthfully itemize. So this actually helps you even more. Not really. I don't know why I said that. You should still deduct it. You just don't just don't lose it. You can use the old method if you're using more than 300 square feet. I have a client who does that. They have a large house. It's where their office is. It's got something like 1,500 square feet, and that is used 1,000, I think, whatever. About a third of the house is being used, and it's separated a little bit. There's a separate room, door, separate entrance, the whole thing. Now, be warned. The IRS still requires that the home office be used exclusively for business purposes. If you're using a kitchen table or coffee table in your living room, it's probably not going to qualify, okay? Be prepared to show that you use all or portion of the room strictly for business. One way I recommend, when you got your office in there and it's set up, take pictures, all right? Take pictures and hold them, all right? If your son or daughter, if you're at home, usually have small kids come in and they play in the room, not a big deal because you could take them to the office just as easily, as long as you don't, that's not your main place. You're using it mainly for business. Hey, until next time, this is Wayne Bilal saying, let's make this our most profitable year ever and let's keep our taxes as low as possible. Thank you very much.